2016 results. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll just discuss it then. Alright, if you don't know, what we did was we did predictions. I said that if I'm wrong more than I am right, then I have to do a like if you're from England, it's a forfeit. I say it's a punishment, whatever. I don't care what you call it. I just say it's me going through some pain. So we're gonna start it off with the results and tally up how many points I have. Okay. For the first one, I started off with a really bad. It was the Fatal 4-Way kickoff match to qualify for the Royal Rumble match. Darren Young and Damien Sandow versus Dudley Boys versus the Ascension versus Mark Henry and Jack Swagger. I'm gonna be honest, that match was like, really? Why is that? How did Dudley Boys not win that? Or at least the Ascension, because they're the only real tag team. That didn't even make any sense. And tell you the truth, Mark Henry and Jack Swagger, it just doesn't make as much sense to have them in the. It just didn't make any sense. But Mark Henry and Jack Swagger won, so that's one against me. All right, then the WWE Tag Team Championship. Well, actually, the first match was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. Last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship, which was awesome. I loved it. It was so much fun to watch. So brutal, like really brutal, and of course Dean Ambrose picked it up. So that's one for me. That's 1-1. I was really getting really just so on my seat because it was so close. I started off with a loss, and I think it was the New Day versus the Usos next. So that was for the WWE Tag Team Championships, of course, and it wasn't much of a. It was alright, I guess. It was kind of, I don't know. It's the New Day versus the Usos. We've seen it so many times. Like, come on. And of course, the New Day picked it up, which I really want somebody to pick. Like, just come on. Can we get a new tag team in? I don't know. Bring Bullet Club. I'm so tired of seeing the same tag teams go against each other. So that's 2 against me, 1 for me. Now, the WWE United States Championship was on the line. Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto. And it was an awesome match. It was really fun. I love Kalisto. He's so much fun to watch. And, of course, the Kalisto won. We have a new champ, Kalisto. That was so much fun. So that's 2 for me, 2 against me. Now, the WWE Divas Championship match, of course, Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. Awesome match. I'm not going to tell you too much, just because I don't want to spoil it. Like I said, it's just, I want to tell as less as possible. I just want to tell you the results so you know if I'm going to do something or not. And Charlotte did win. So that's 3 against me, 2 for me. What? I'm down. But what happened after Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks coming out and pretty much declaring that she wins the title match, that is awesome. I cannot wait to see that. That's so much fun because I want to see that match. Everybody wants to see Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. That would be awesome. That one again, because I know they've gone against each other so many times at NXT, but to see it on the main roster or maybe even at WrestleMania, what? It's awesome. So that's 3 against me, 2 for me. Now the WWE Royal Rumble. We started off, of course, Roman Reigns as number 1. Number 2 was Rusev, and then number 3 was my wild card. Now, I really wish I would have had my GoPro out because I was freaking out. I was yelling, screaming. It was so much fun because I love AJ Styles. I'm a huge fan of AJ Styles, and that was my wild card. So that's 3 for me, 3 against me. The League of Nations did come out, hurt, pretty much destroyed Roman Reigns, which I felt bad. Like, I really did. I like Roman Reigns. Like, I hate that they just went and demolished him. And pretty much at one point, it was just like, it was really looking toward like Bray Wyatt or Bray Wyatt, because the Wyatt family. But Brock Lesnar came out and demolished the Wyatt family, and once Bray Wyatt came out, all of a sudden they got back in, and just at the end they eliminated Brock Lesnar. So pretty much the only two that could really win that was in the match was Roman Reigns. You know, like, of course, like, that's the only one that made sense. And we get an inch into the number 30 spot. And then all of a sudden, his music plays. That music plays. And the crowd went wild. I knew what was happening. Everybody knew that was going to happen. Come on. And it was all, just seeing Triple H back, and of course Triple H won. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but Triple H won, and we have a new champ. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion, and that is the Cerebral Assassin Triple H. So that is 4 for me and 3 against me. So I really hate to say this, but I'm not gonna do any punishments. I'm sorry, but I don't know. maybe y'all will get me next time. But I know what I'm saying is, it just, they didn't set this Royal Rumble up too much, because it made too much sense that Triple H came back. Because let's be honest, Roman Reigns hurts him, all of a sudden Triple H just disappears. But he he disappears from the main roster. He goes to he's on Breaking Ground, he's on NXT all the time. He's here, he's there, but he's not on the main roster. Because what I think is happening is he is sitting there and he is biding his time and he is training his ass off. Just makes sense, right? Okay, and then he shows up. He is buff. He is jacked, because I know he's been working out so bad, because he knows he's going to have to defend it at WrestleMania. Which, in my opinion, this is how the card for WrestleMania is looking. In the main event, Triple H versus Roman Reigns. Which, as much as you don't like Roman Reigns, that sounds like a good match. That sounds like a really good match. Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt, which again is a good match. I'm not hating that. Maybe Charlotte versus Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. Again, those two deserve it. I would like to see that match. I really want to say that AJ Styles, or at least, I don't know, go against Kevin Owens, maybe. Or what I would like to see is AJ Styles going against someone like Dean Ambrose or Dolph Ziggler. Oh my God, AJ Styles going against Dolph Ziggler, dream match. And of course, I want this to happen. You want this to happen. Everyone, if you are a WWE fan, you want this match to happen. Just close your eyes and imagine this match. WrestleMania 32. Alright? WrestleMania 32, Undertaker. The dead man, the phenom, taking on the icon Sting. Now, just process that a little bit. Those two are the greatest of all time, and I really want that to happen. I know I'm going on it, but that is what the card for WrestleMania is looking like. And ooh, so if you're watching this on YouTube, tell me what you think is going to happen. What you think, how they're going to go into this. Maybe who you want to see Undertaker face. I'm saying this right now. If you don't want him to go against Sting, you're probably on some really weird drug. because let's be honest, that's an amazing match. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow the stream. It helps me a lot. If you don't have a Twitch account already, go ahead and make one, and you'll be able to watch all future episodes live. And if you are watching this on Twitch, stay tuned, because we're going to go into a universe mode and probably some career mode. So, yeah. Alright, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. See ya!